Germans are cold people. Before meeting Emma, might have the same perception because I haven't met many German people that closely.
There might be tendencies, though, in the culture that are different from other countries or other cultures. German people are cold, so they are not so easy to speak.
Germany, what I realized living here for 6 years, learn German, you can make more German friends, and it would be way easier for the people to connect with you, I think, when you learn German. So, hello, welcome to another MR podcast. Now my energy is, I'm gaining my energy back. One of the main question, Emma. Hi again. You can say namaste.
Namaste, namaste.
So one of the main question most people ask, there is also a very huge perception about it, that Germans are cold people.
Mm-hmm.
So Emma is German, like typical German. Before meeting Emma, I might have the same perception because I haven't met many German people that closely. Ildiko was one of them. She also changed my perception about the German people. But do you think Germans are cold people in general?
So first of all, you cannot judge a whole country, of course.
Yeah.
There might be tendencies, though, in the culture that are different from other countries or other cultures. So what I know, for example, about the US. They are very, you can speak to them easily, they are very open. However, it might be a bit harder to go down deep with them. And with Germans, it's a bit, I know this perception may come from that German people are cold, so they are not so easy to speak to, or they are not, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
They are not so, talkative and open. I wouldn't say they are cold people, but it might be the perception if you're coming from maybe rather southern countries or states.
Even from Asia as well.
Maybe
Some
even from
Asian
Asia.
continent also, like some people are really friendly.
Mm.
Most of the people. So in Asia, you don't really feel. Our nation is very famous of being friendly. Like especially with the foreigners, they are quite friendly. And Germany, what I realized living here for 6 years, is that they seems to be cold at first when you don't know them, but once you start getting knowing them, and once they start opening in front of you, because they want to know what kind of a person you are, and it needs an effort from your side to connect, to be open first, and then I think the other person, the German, or it's not about like in general, but most of the German people would feel more comfortable when you're an easygoing person and you put effort to talk to them, and they will return that effort equally in the same way. So in case of Emma, how I met Emma, like she was doing internship in our company, and at first we were like, okay, we're talking like very,
On the surface.
on the surface, we weren't going like really deep into topics, and it was like, okay, she's a colleague and I'm a colleague, and it was like hello, hi, and bye. But then we'll start to know each other. I was like, we'll start exploring different things, different cultures. So her dad is from India, so I have really nice topics to talk to.
We had a connection.
we had a connection. Like the Desi connection was there, the German connection was there, so everything gets mixed up. Emma helped me a lot in understanding German culture also. But yeah, I have seen a lot of typical German things with Emma, and it's been really nice to know, being friend with local German people, especially when they are that nice and polite. One thing about German, they are very disciplined people. Emma is like way more disciplined than the normal German people. If you ever meet Emma and she's cooking, don't ever get close to her. She's gonna kill you. You're like, dude, stay away from this. Is my the turf. I'm gonna do whatever I want. And she actually make nice food. She actually cook desi food as well. So coming back to the topic, they are not cold people. They are not cold people. It's just that you have to make a little bit more effort to get to know them, to make friends with them. But once they are your friend, trust me, like you can have the most fun moments ever. That's what I think. That's my experience with Germans.
Yeah, to be honest, I think you can answer this question even better than I can.
Yeah,
because I am like within, like I was born here. To me, everything is normal. You can judge better, I think. if they are cold.
That was my
Because
judgment. Yeah.
you know another culture from your home.
Yeah,
You
but
can compare it to something. I can't really compare it to something because I've never lived in another.
yeah, but you have seen different states, right? You have been to different provinces, Baden-Württemberg. Then you have been to NRW. So in Pakistan,
differences,
there are
There are
differences, right?
differences.
That's what I wanted to ask about. I find the people from NRW side or the Hamburg side more easy to talk to
Might be.
as compared to the Bayan people. So is this thing exist because in Pakistan, if you're from Karachi or you're from Islamabad, there are two different sort of people. Maybe they are different in some way. So that it does do exist in Germany as well.
I think so. Yes, when I was in Ulm, I
Yeah.
lived there for 4 weeks, and I had this nice little lady that I rented the room from, and she was different. She was very like everything had to be very tidy and kept
Yeah.
at its place. And one thing that happened to me, and that would have never happened in north of Germany, I think, she was giving me her vacuum, which was nice enough, but it was like a rechargeable vacuum, and she demanded of me to recharge it from my electricity and not from hers.
Ah, you told me that.
Yes, and I found this so what is this? It's like maybe 50 cents
Yeah, but
of this vacuum electricity, and I was like, okay. And she
that's
was
how
very-
good she was in math.
Yeah, she was very like
Rules following and strict about rules.
yeah, not very generous, so to speak, which fulfills the stereotype of the Schwabenland. You know this? Yeah, but
Yeah.
this was just one person, and she
Yeah,
was from the older generation, maybe.
Yeah,
this
we can't generalize.
Yeah, we can't
and
generalize,
Yeah,
definitely.
but somehow we're just sharing our experience, what I had with German people and what Emma had with different people from different provinces. So yeah, in short, you can make really good German friends here, even if you don't know German, because at that time I didn't know any German, very less German, I would say. But Emma was nice enough to communicate and everything in English, and her English is really nice, as you can see. But yeah, that was it. Learn German, you can make more German friends, and it would be way easier for the people to connect with you, I think, when you learn German now.
Yeah, might be an opportunity to get to know them better, of course. Yeah.
Cool. That was it. Thank you so much, Emma, again, for coming in my podcast.
You're welcome.
What do you think about my channel these days? Is it growing?
Oh, it's growing. It's
Growing.
I see it up there. I know.
Can you request all the people there what to do?
So, people, if you like this video, please like, share with your friends, and subscribe to this very nice channel.
I mean, how could you resist this? I mean, I did once, but okay. Ciao.